What's up, YouTube? My name's Spade, and welcome back to Pokemon Showdown. And I'm sure you've heard the news. Zamazenta Crowned is being suspect tested in the overused tier. Let's take a look. There's a whole suspect test thread in the Smogon forums. If you're interested, I will leave a link in the description. This is really interesting because, Zamazenta Crowned, it's a super strong, legendary Pokemon, so how could it be in the OU tier? Well, it is locked into the Rusted Shield item, so you cannot have, choice items or lefties on it, and it kinda suffers from, for move slot syndrome, because you kind of like the move Howl to boost your attack, but then what are going to be your coverage moves? I think Wild Charge at the moment is the most popular one, so you can hit something like Corviknight real hard, but you could be running Ice Fang for Landorus and Garchomp, and maybe Fire Fang for Scissor if that's what you're fearing. So it has options, Psychic Fangs, Crunch, but it is still kind of limited. But at the same time, when you look at its stats, 720 base stat total, it is absolutely insane. So it also gets that defense boost every time it comes in from the Dauntless Shield ability. So today, we are going to try it out. Got this team from Toast on my Discord server, so thank you very much once again, and we shall see how it's going to do. I think in this match in particular, it's going to be great. I mean, I can hit the Slowbro with the Wild Charge that I happen to be carrying. I need to watch out for the Among Us with Spore. I'm going to lead with the Dragapult. It is Choice Specs, and it hits like a truck, and his best switching is really Bisharp, which is not going to be enjoying a hit. So let's just go for what I feel is kind of a safe Shadow Ball. Among Us seems to be especially defensive, so that takes the hit. And it can switch out with the Regenerator, so... I do have Overcoat, so... I also have Ferrothorn. I think Ferrothorn is overall the best option here, but he goes back into Tornadus. So, it could be carrying Heat Wave, so I don't want to take that. I could go into Mandibuzz to scout. No reason to not to do that, Just play it safe. I could U-turn. I might do that this early. Yeah. Could have roosted, maybe should have. Luckily, I do get off the U-turn here, so... What do I want to go into? I'm kind of tempted to go into Tapu Lele. Even Zamazenta isn't that bad. Let's make a funky prediction here. I don't know what that prediction is. Don't want to Moonblast? Kind of go, I'm Specs. He doesn't know it. He could be thinking I'm Scarfed. He could go into Among Us. But he could go into... I'm gonna go mid-ground and go for the Moonblast. He does go into Among Us. Should have gone for the Psychic, but I didn't dare because of the Bisharp, so... That's a good play. But what I can do here is... hopefully go into my Mandibuzz as he goes for Spore. He goes for Sludge Bomb. Does he get poisoned? Nope. So that gives me an opportunity to go for the Roost. So that way I can hopefully come in on... Well, I can definitely come in on the Among Us later on, and maybe even the Tornadus. Although now I need to watch out for it, so... Hey... Is he just going to... I feel like Ferrothorn is safe. So I'm gonna do that. And he does actually go for the U-turn, so that's good. I get some damage with the Iron Barbs, so that is nice. That's nice. There's been lots of switching going on. But I don't know if there's a... If he goes for Hurricane, then Mandibuzz is going to go down. Zamazenta doesn't enjoy it. I'm 355. This is Adamant, so it's not going to be faster than a max speed Tornadus. Tapu Lele most likely gets 2-hit KO'd. Swampert is quite specially defensive, so I guess I'll go into Swampert. We'll see. 32. Alright. Don't get confused. I could set up the Stealth Rock. That would definitely be nice. I could also try the Toxic, but I'll go for the Stealth Rock just in case he goes into, like, Among Us. He could just stay in and spam the Hurricane, but I don't know if he wants to do that after seeing how little the first Hurricane did, so... yeah. Let's see. And he goes for the Hurricane again and misses. That's great. Hurricane is not the most accurate move, so that does tend to happen. So now I do get a Toxic off. I'm definitely going to go for it. Come on. There we go. It does land, so that's great. Toxic has like, what, 90 accuracy? Yeah. So let's go for the Stealth Rock once again. So that's nice for the long run, having the Regenerator Mon Toxic. So do I want to go for Flip Turn in case he's Rocky Helmet? Did I find that out? Among Us. It does have Black Sludge, so I could just Flip Turn out of here. There we go. I mean, it doesn't really do any damage, but, you know, might as well. And I'm going to Mandibuzz, so hopefully I'll get off a Roost here, as he does go for the Spore. So now I can get Mandibuzz back to full health. So I'm going to go for it. I'm not going to defog away my own rocks, no. But I could Foul Play in case he Swords Dance. But what I could do is U-turn out. He's going to be faster, right? Yeah. So I can U-turn 81. Tapu Lele. Do I need to go for... I could also go into Zamazenta. But if I go into Tapu Lele, go for the Moonblast, he's gonna go back into Among Us. I could get my defense up. Go for the Close Combat or Behemoth Bash or even Howl, predicting... Let's go into Tapu Lele. I mean, do I dare to predict the Among Us? I really don't. I think a Moonblast will be enough. At 81%. Choice specs. Stab it and everything. I'll just go for the Moonblast. There we go. That is enough. And with the Psychic Terrain, of course, he cannot go for the Sucker Punch. So that was a really safe play. And, you know, I brought in this Tapu Lele earlier. So he did decide to stay in this time around. But in comes the Gengar. I do have Ferrothorn. I have the Mandibuzz. This could be Sub. This could be Nasty Plot. I think what I want to do is still just go into Mandibuzz. If he goes with Nasty Plot, that's... that's kinda bad. What I'll do is go for the U-turn. Hopefully he subs. That would be great, because I have Infiltrator with the Dragapult. But Sludge Wave is going to hurt. But I can take it. Should I just go directly? No, I don't want to risk Dragapult. I think it's gonna be more valuable being at full health. So don't want to do anything funky, except he crits me, so that sucks. 355. Zamazenta would be faster. Among Us. I don't think my bluff is going to work anymore, so I think I'll just need to go into Dragon Bolt. And I could go for the Flamethrower, predicting the Among Us. But will that do enough? Flamethrower only did like, let's do it. I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna do it. Although this is kind of unnecessary. But it's so obvious, right? He has to go back into Among Us, right? Yeah, like it makes sense. So, 49? Yeah. Look at that. That's super effective, makes all the difference in the world. Double the damage instead of 1.5 times. And you have yourself a 2-hit KO. And this is where Stealth Rocks also play a big role, because that was pretty close. Well, I guess he could go into Slowbro if he wants. I mean, he should. So how do I deal with that? Go into Swampert? I could just spam Psychic, because I don't even care. Or maybe go into Ferrothorn. I'm gonna go into Ferrothorn anyways, because whether he stays in or switches out into Slowbro, that's fine. And those are the two things that he's going to do in this situation. Now, I guess he could have Flamethrower, which is a thing. He's AV. I want to get rid of that, so... Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Because then... Oh, it's Rocky Helmet. Well, anyways, that's fine, that's fine. I was thinking if he's like AV... Although, like, usually if you're running AV, you should just run Slowking instead. But, like... I thought, you know, I could be able to spam... I might be able to spam Psychic easier if I get rid of the AV, but... in this case, it's Flamethrower or... Or Hurricane. I do have the Swampert again. I'm gonna go into Swampert as he goes with the Defog. I do like the Stealth Rock because they do make a difference of 2-hit KO, 1-hit KO, so let's just do it. Go for the Stealth Rock once again. I can force a Defog maybe later on. So let's do that. Goes into Among Us. All the damage is appreciated. Now, I don't have Mandibuzz anymore, which I don't like, but I do have Ferrothorn, so do I want to knock off? I think I just want to knock off. I want to set up a Spike, but, like, that's no good. So, this knockoff should help me against whether he stays in or goes into Tornadus. Because he's got heavy-duty boots. But no more, no more. So I'm gonna do that, and... don't want to take unnecessary risks, so just gonna switch out, go into Swampert. He is whittling me down, but I am whittling him down. Now what do I want to do? I could just flip turn. I guess I'll do that. He's gonna defog. Ooh, gets another crit. But I do live and get a crit back. So he will most likely go down. Now, do I want to go into Dragapult? I think I do, because it should be faster than everything. And after that crit, he's gonna actually go down to Toxic. So I do get to keep my Stealth Rock at the cost of my Swampert. But I do still have it as Death Fodder, so... I mean, that crit trade-off, that's fine for me, so... If I was him, Among Us. That's right. Ooh, and now I can spike up. Yeah. And I can go for the U-turn. Haha. What was he? I don't really know what he was expecting. But now... Do I just go into Zamazenta? I have to go into Zamazenta because that's the only other thing that's faster than a Gengar. And... I think I will go for the Behemoth Bash, because whether he stays in or switches out into Among Us, I think I can force him to play defensively and probably Spore on the next turn if he was to switch out, so then I could just go into... my Ferrothorn and then set up some spikes. He does go into Slowbro now. Huh. I could go for the Howl. In fact, why not? Why not? He does go for the Future Sight. I can take that. I can... Do I want to go for another one? Can I take out an Among Us at +2? He's gonna Wild Charge. Let's see. +1, 61, he's gonna teleport. No, he actually stays in and goes for the Scald, gets a burn. That is most unfortunate. Because now he can definitely go into Among Us. So that sucks. I think what I'll do is go into Ferrothorn. Set up those spikes, because now that I got burned, that kind of changes up my game plan, so... Take the Future Sight. It really does nothing. And because of that Regenerator shenanigans with these two, I think I'm gonna benefit from these spikes. There's no way Flamethrower is his final move. No way. So I'm just gonna keep on stacking these spikes up. I still have my Dragapult, so... What is he going to do? Like, he can't really... Okay, Tapu Koko is not touching this. He can get a burn on me. Maybe. But, like... That doesn't really matter. I'm just gonna go for the Lead Seed here. And, he is in trouble. There we go. And I think now... It's pretty... safe to go into Dragapult. Maybe even Tapu Lele. Let's go into Tapu Lele. Why not? Like, I can go for the Psychic. That's gonna destroy this Slowbro. There we go. Especially since he's Psychic. So, that will be the first game. Alright, that's a fine start. Zamazenta didn't really do too much because because it ended up getting burned, but I did try to save it for the late game, and I think it was fine until it got the burn. So Slowbro is a bulky thing, as you saw. It only took like 61% from the +1 Wild Charge, and overall, when I've been using Zamazenta a few times, Rocky Helmet is always the issue. There's like Slowbro, there's Garchomp, Slowbro, Garchomp, and Corviknight that are usually carrying Rocky Helmet, and those are usually trouble. Even Toxapex, even Landorus, everything has Rocky Helmet. So we shall see if Zamazenta is too over-centralizing. So definitely as a question of the day, let me know your thoughts about Zamazenta in the overused tier. Now, this guy has Aegislash, but if I can abuse the electric terrain, then I could hit it with Zamazenta. But that is going to be trouble. I need to get past that. I don't think he's Scarfed. No way. On a team like this? I think Landorus could be more likely, or Urshifu. It's still telling me it could be Dark, but it's obviously not. There's no way. You got Regieleki, that's super speed. So, no way it's a Scarf. Coco, so I'm just gonna U-turn out, get a little bit of damage, because Spec Shadow Ball from full health, not gonna KO, I don't think. Going to Ferrothorn, hopefully he's gonna U-turn. I'll go for the Dazzling Gleam, that works out. The only way for hazard removal are Rapid Spin, Regieleki, and Defog Landorus. Let's go for a Spike. Alright. At least he is not choiced. Not Specs or anything. As he does go into Regieleki, which is quite interesting. I could go for a really powerful Gyro Ball, but at the same time, like, I have a Swampert here, so I don't want to get hit by a Specs Rising Voltage, so let's just avoid that, shall we? Now, do I want to go for... I kind of do. He could spin, and he does, and that's fine. Because what I can do is... Do I want to go for Earthquake here? Is he going to... I'm going to go for Earthquake here. Yep. He's going to get a Rapid Spin crit. So, I just get rid of him, so... Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. Should have gone into, like, at least 2 Landers or something. But goes into Urshifu here. It's gonna be close combat or... I really want to do that. Really want to go into Ferrothorn. But he could just CC. And I have a Mandibuzz. I'm gonna go into Dragon Ball because I'm expecting him to CC, which is dumb. But, like, it's so obvious that he's gonna do that. Because I have Ferrothorn, because I have Mandibuzz that is often carrying Rocky Helmets, so I thought I would do that. This is not kind of... It's another risk that I really want to take, but I did take it, and it does pay off, so that is great. I am free to spam Shadow Ball. Yeah! And I'm kind of thinking... I mean, that Urshifu is probably the one who's Scarfed. All these Landers. But I can take one Earthquake, so... But I cannot take a knockoff. Oh dear. That was... Speaking of unnecessary risks, like... Didn't see leftovers, the way he brings it in, the amount of damage he took from the Shadow Ball should have suggested that he's offensive and most likely Scarfed. So... That was unfortunate. I could go into Zamazenta. Do I want to go into Zamazenta? Not really. Swampert doesn't want to lose its lefties. Ferrothorn. Could Gyro Ball. Maybe knock off. I mean... I feel like a knockoff or spikes would be good. I'm gonna knock off here. I think he's gonna go into like Aegislash or something. Maybe I should have just played more aggressive. Gone into Zamazenta, but I think he's gonna go into like... Let's see. Goes into Blaze again. Which was Focus Sashed. Okay. Well, I do have a Swampert, do have a Mandibuzz. Zamazenta to an extent. But if he SDs... Can Swampert take a +2? I don't think so. Close combat. 91. He doesn't have a boosting item, so I'm thinking I could. But this is more of a specially defensive Swampert, so... This might be just bad news bears. Yep. Blaziken is still super strong. So now I need to go into... I think Mandibuzz, which is more physically defensive. Although not by much. Like 287. Swampert was 2. Oh, there's a significant amount of more bulk, and he goes for the he goes for the SD. So he's at +4, -1 defense. So that does pay off. But I lose Swampert. I do still have Ferrothorn for this Tapu Koko though. So yeah, but I cannot block that Volt Switch anymore, which sucks. So probably should have gone into. He goes into Landorus directly. If I get rid of the Scarf... I know he's Scarfed. 17. Can I knock him out with a Gyro Ball? I could just go for the Lead Seed. But if I knock him off, then Zamazenta and Tapu Lele could outspeed him, so... But then he could switch up his moves and everything. I'll go for the knockoff, because I feel like it's gonna benefit me in the long run. So... He might want to knock off now. Like, I don't care if he goes for EQ, because I'm Zamazenta. Check this out. Does 52. That is pretty solid damage. But... Oh, wait. He's got that Aegislash. He's probably going to want to save this guy for the Intimidate too. I'm still going to play it safe because I can knock out the Landorus if he goes into Aegislash. I have the Mandibuzz at full health, so don't really need to worry about that. He's probably going to go back into Koko, I would think. So I think I'm in a fine position. It goes into Urshifu, so makes me think... If super effective EQ did that much... Unless he... No, there's no way he's Scarfed. He is! And he knocks me out from this range. Wow. He does knock me out from this range. Well, it is a super effective move after all, so... I can go into Lele. Huh. Well, he's gonna go into Aegislash. But let's see how much this does. He actually goes into Koko. Does this knock him out without the terrain? It does. So that's great. Goes into Aegislash on a balloon. I'm gonna go into Mandibuzz. If he's SD, that's great. If he's special, that's fine. So I'm gonna be calculating by his attack, so... I don't know if he has the King Shield. I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, that's gonna lower my attack, but does it matter? Because, yeah, I'll be using his attack. So, yeah. And then I can follow up by going into Tapu Lele. Yeah. I can set up the terrain. Huh. Is he going to protect here? Honestly, it doesn't... Well, it does kind of matter. Or not. Okay. Well, that's great. Now I get to use Mandibuzz for something. Just foul play here. As he goes actually directly into Urshifu. Well, that's kind of nice. Is he going to CC here? I'm a U-turn as he CCs. There we go. And now I can go into Lele. And he needs to sack the... I think this should be win-win, because whatever he locks himself into... Like, he cannot go for close combat. He needs to go for searching strikes. And first off, I don't think he's gonna knock me out. And U-turn definitely won't. But then I would have been able to go into Ferrothorn. And that would have been the game. So, lesson of the day. Use your Zamazenta more carefully, okay? But we do have time, so let's try to get a Zamazenta sweep going. I think it's kind of a difficult Pokemon to use, but it is really strong. So if you're just playing real smart, you can definitely get into a position with it a lot more easier than with other Pokemon to, you know, sweep, and it's gonna just like overpower your opponent. So it's kind of like, it has reasons why it could be in the overused tier. It's predictable in a sense that it's gonna be forced to run that one item. But it's not predictable at all, depending on like what kind of coverage moves it has. So this is screaming to me Choice Scarf, so let's go into Mandibuzz, maybe Roost on the Draco Meteor. But he switches out. What was he? If anything, he should have been expecting like a Draco Meteor, but this wouldn't be a Draco Meteor answer. So I don't know. I could foul play. Let's do that, because if he goes for Stealth Rock, then, you know, I can defog. And he's Rocky Element, so that's good. He's most likely going to Toxic. That's fine. I'll just go for the defog. Force him to set up the rocks again. But this does definitely benefit him more. Huh. Do I just want to go into Dragapult again? Yeah, let's do it. Let's play a little bit risky again. Because he's going to set up a Stealth Rock again. And now I can go for a Shadow Ball. He's probably going to go into Slowking. But whatever. Goes into Clefable. Let's see. How bulky are you? Not that bulky. If I get a special defense drop, that might be it for you. Poor Clefable. So do I want to go into Lele and... Zamazenta. He's got the Rocky Helmet. I'll need to save it for the late game. I kind of like Tapu Lele. I think he's going to Soft Boil here. Or maybe he's just going to teleport out. Goes for the Wish. Oh, that means he's going to scout what I'm going to lock myself into. Well, that's fine. Okay, goes directly into Slowking. That's AB, totally. Okay, and then he's gonna teleport out, and he's probably gonna go into... Well, he can do... This definitely sucks for me. Or then he's gonna go for the thing, Future Sight. There we go. So that could give me the opportunity to defog once again. So I'm gonna take that opportunity. As he goes into Zeraora. But this is problem because Future Sight is going to hit on the next turn, right? I'm going to Ferrothorn, which I don't like because he could CC. But he goes for the knockoff, so I think that's the best outcome I could have hoped for in this situation. He could still have CC. I kind of like playing aggressive, but... Let's do it. Scout for the CC. There we go. And if... I mean, that's a 2-hit KO on the Clefable now. So... That's no longer an answer. And, I mean, Hydreigon? Oh, wait, he was faster. Oh, he's just a little bit faster. He's just a little bit faster. I totally forgot. Is he gonna go down to... This really sucks. This Zero Aura. I completely forgot about the speed tiers. I was like, I'm totally faster. But he's like 2 points faster. And I cannot scout. Because I don't have Protect. So do you have like Fire Blast? I do have a Swampert. But he could just Draco Meteor. But Swampert is especially defensive, so I'm gonna go into it. Goes for the Dark Pulse, that's fine. He's Life Orb. Nasty Plot could be bad. I'm gonna go for the Stealth Rock. Ah, he does go for it. I really hope he has Sub. Please have Sub. Go for it. Oh, he misses! Oh, that is huge. That is huge. I can go into Zamazenta, or maybe the Dragapult again. If he's timid, then he's faster. Is it Draco Meteor time? I think it's Zamazenta time. But he should go into Landorus. $66. But after -1... Let's do it. He's gonna go into Landorus. Go for the hull. 54. I'm back to neutral. Let's see. The power of Zamazenta. 394 attack. But he's defensive, so he might live. He barely lives. That sucks. But I do get rid of this Landorus. I'm just gonna go for the Behemoth Bash. There we go. It's gone. For good. So that also means in case he had Defog, which I kind of doubt, my Stealth Rock are here to stay. And I could Defog to get rid of his rocks. So he's running... Ooh. Can I level close combat from this range? Look at that defense. It's not stab, he's heavy duty boots. I can live that, right? No, he vault switches. Okay. Well, that's fine. Goes into Kartana. Are you scarfed too? Is everything scarfed? No, this is his scarfer. This is his only scarfer. So he's gonna go for he's gonna go for the Sacred Sword. And I am running out of time. Let's go into Manibus. It's bulky. Sacred Sword. You can take that. Relatively well. I am able to live. I am able to live. But the Toxic is racking up, so... That's not good. That's not good. Dragapult. My U-turn. Okay. That's great. Maybe I should have gone for the... I'm gonna go back into Zamazenta. There we go. I don't really dare to... I showed the Howl, so I'm gonna go for the Behemoth Bash. There we go. Knock out that Clefable. Zamazenta is a really good stall breaker, I feel like. Against fairy types and other mons, you have the coverage moves. I could sack the... I'm going to Swampert, kind of as a pivot. He might smart strike. He gets a crit. That's a little bit annoying. But Dragapult can... Does it go down to Stealth Rock? Oh, I live with 1%. That's big. Because I can spam Shadow Ball. 78, yeah. I don't care about Hydreigon. That should be a 2 KO, right? No! I was wrong! But I don't have my choice item anymore, so... Oh, okay. Because I got knocked off, so I can do that. And then I can save this thing for a Death Fodder. What do I want to do? Maybe I want to defog. Maybe I actually want to defog. Zeraora, I mean, he's got the boots anyway, so I can still use the Dragon Ball for something. This is kind of an issue, though. Running out of time, that's also an issue. Does Behemoth Bash, does that do enough? He is actually going to sack the Hydreigon because he doesn't feel comfortable taking that hit, so I'm running out of options for this Kartana. Whether it's Smart Strike or Sacred Sword, I think this is fine. And I felt like it's gonna be Smart Strike's time this time around, so I'm gonna go for the knockoff. Whatever he does, that's great. Because if I get rid of the AV, I mean, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Shadow Ball should easily knock him out, so... What do I do? What do I do? I feel like I need to, like, sack something. I'm gonna go into Swampert. I still want to use the Rocky Helmet thing for the, there we go. And now I can go for the Earthquake. Awesome. Knock him out. He does have the future sight there, so I gotta keep that in mind. But he goes into Kartana, and if he goes for the Leaf Blade... I mean... This is actually tough. It's actually tough. He's gonna get a boost. But what I can do is go into Zamazenta now. Zamazenta might go down. In fact, it will, because I need to go for CC. In case he stays in. But then his last Pokemon is Zeraora. I'm gonna go down now. Oh, man! No, wait! Well, there's no way I can take a hit from this range. Oh, this is annoying! Can he knock me out from this range? And he goes for the smart move and doesn't get recoil, in case I do this. Tapu Lele, maybe? CC. He's got the Plasma Fists. But now I no longer have... Oh no! Can Tapu Lele take a hit? Plasma Fists? Can I do that? Yes, I can! And that will be the game. There we go. Thank you very much for watching. And again, leave your thoughts about Zamazenta. At least based on these games, it's kind of a... It's not like a... It's not that easy of a Pokemon to use, because you really need to get it into a position where you can really sweep. Because a lot of common Pokemon, like the... Whatchamacallit, what is this thing? Zeraora, for example, can outspeed it. It's base 100... Let's take a look at the team builder. 128, and this one was adamant, so you could still be running Jolly to be a little bit faster, but there's a lot of Pokemon that are still faster. Dragapult, for example, naturally faster, and of course, all the Scarfers. And big thing is, of course, you can never run a Choice Scarf, so there's no way to get faster with Zamazenta, or I guess you could be running... Does it learn Agility? It does. Maybe Adamant Agility Sweeper could be a thing later on. But I feel like the Howl is a good move to, boost your attack. But still, like, with all the Intimidators running around, Landorus-T, that was able to shut me down. It was at 66% or whatever. And, like, I went for the Howl to get past the Intimidate, but it still just wasn't enough, even with the Adamant nature. So it's not the strongest hitter. You have, base 130 attack. It's strong, but it's not the strongest. So there are some things for it, why it should stay in the overused tier after the suspect test, but there are still many things against it too. Like, in the hands of a really good player, it can definitely do some damage, and it can definitely find opportunities to set up howls. When you have that Dauntless Shield, you get a defense boost every time you come in, so you are bulkier. One really cool partner for this Pokemon is Rillaboom, because you can set up the grassy terrain, and of course if Landorus wants to come in, it's not going to be able to do that much with those earthquakes, so that's really cool. And you cannot trick this Pokemon, because the Rusted Shield cannot be removed, so that's another benefit. So there are some things for it, like I said, some things against it, so let me know in the comment section below, should Zamazenta remain in the overused tier, or should it be banned? Of course, this is just a suspect test, so we are just testing here how Zamazenta Crowned does in the OU tier. And of course, it is only the Crown form. If you were, I think the other one would be much more broken, because you could run choice items on it, and I think it's pure fighting, I believe, so that's another different mechanic to that, but only Zamazenta Crowned is in the overused currently, as in the form of the suspect test. But anyways, at this point I'm rambling, so that's it for today. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will check you guys next time. Until then, this is Spade, rambling and signing out. Peace.